know some of you believe it's you against the world. You want me to believe that everyone is against you? How about proving somebody right? How about all those people who did support you, who did encourage you, who loved you enough to tell you the truth, loved you enough to be honest with you? They drove you. They paid for you. They fed you. They clothed you. You cheered for them. They cheered for you. They helped you in practice. They picked you up. They took you home. Who was on your squad? Who do you want to prove right now? If you are always trying to prove someone wrong instead of proving someone right, that can't get you enough fuel for the long haul.
You have got to realize that doing everything by yourself is the quickest path to burnout. Talent wins games, but teamwork wins championships. Do you just want to win games, or do you want to win championships?
I hear you talking. I don't need anybody. I don't trust anybody. But when that is your mindset, when that is your mentality, anger is the motivation. Pain is the motivation. Then revenge is what's driving you. Revenge can't be what drives you. It's not a long-term play. Eventually, anger and revenge are proving someone wrong has its limits. Why? Because together we can.
But if you really want to go further, you've got to be willing to come out of isolation. Welcoming support is one of the best gifts that you can give yourself. Yes, be strong, but also give yourself permission to be human. Trying to build your vision on your own places you at a disadvantage. Even when I know that I can grind harder, even when I know that I can stay up later and get it done by myself. Yeah, you may be better at it, but don't underestimate the power of teamwork. Talent wins games, but teamwork wins championships. Did you hear that? Did you catch that? That is powerful.
You see, the isolation mindset is not healthy for you. This me against the world mindset is dangerous. In fact, I think this world is too busy for anyone to worry too much about you. This world is too selfish for people to be thinking too much about you. Why? Because they're thinking about themselves. But here is an idea. If you want more support, why not give it first? Everything you need in life must pass through another human's hands. I want to say that one more time so that you get it. Everything you need in life must pass through another human being's hands. That's why people are the most valuable resource on this earth. That's why you can't have this me against the world mentality, because you're going to block off your blessings. You're going to block off the people who have the resources. You see, God is trying to get things to you, but he has to use other humans. He has to use people in order to get it to you. Can I be clear? Can I be honest with you? The one thing might be holding you back is that you don't understand how important is it for you to understand people are here to be a resource for you. Everything you need in life is going to be given to you through another person. I believe success is a two-part process. Success, greatness, requires two things. We must get you right first. Can I ask you a question? Honestly, are you okay with correction? Are you okay with rebuke? Are you okay with someone telling you the truth? When someone tells you the truth, is that when they become your enemy? When someone tells you the truth, is that when you shut down? When someone tells you the truth, is that how you interpret it? That they are against you? They're not against you. They're for you because you can trust the wound of a friend. You can always trust the truth. Are you open to being coached? Are you coachable? Are you open to being taught? Are you teachable? Are you open to being mentored? I mean, have you ever been a mentee? You allow people to encourage you, influence you, and have impact. These are the resources you may be running from, but I'm telling you to run to the truth. Run to the honest truth. Run to rebuke. Run to correction. Stop being easy on you. Stop being tough on you. And here is an idea. If you want more support, why not give it first? I mean, you want people supporting you. You're so focused on you. Can I ask you a real question? Here comes the truth. Don't run away. Here comes the honesty. Don't run away. Who do you support? Who are you encouraging? Who are you clapping for? Who are you lifting up? Who are you cheering for? Who are you rooting for? You got to use your energy the right way because the universe will give it back. Sometimes you got to pay it forward. And then you wait for the harvest to come your way. You need to give your support away freely. Why? Because together we can. I know you need more support. But so does your neighbor. I know you need support. But so does your friend. I know you need more support. But so does your brother. So does your sister. So does your friend. Let's work on you. Then work on your squad. And the most important part of you is what you give, not what you take. Why? Because I need you, and you need me. And together, we can.
Listen, I have gotten to the point where I will not try to do everything on my own. I am so over trying to fight serious battles on my own. I am so over trying to build my business on my own. The only way to grow is to have someone tell you the truth. A talented and passionate person, that's great. But a talented and passionate team, now that's a force to be reckoned with. And I want you to understand that at some point, you're going to have to realize that you have taken yourself as far as you can. You don't have to wait until you get to your breaking point. You don't have to wait until you're at the point of being ready to give up. You can start building your support system now. You can start building your team now. You can develop your growth strategy now. And so I want you to know that you don't have to have all the answers. This is coming from a recovering perfectionist, okay? You don't have to have all the answers. That's the beauty of having the right people in your corner. You need at least one person in your corner who can see what you can't see. And as a matter of fact, I recommend that you position yourself around people who will pull the greatness out of you. Yes, that means stretching you. And when you hear someone spewing division, don't take part in that. Division is unfruitful. You can get so much more done when you're working in unity. So who are you connected to? And what are y'all going to do to make the world a better place? When you are going through a tough time or you're fighting a difficult battle, don't try to figure it all out on your own. Don't try to compete with the person who has been sent to support you. It's not a competition. The only person you need to be in competition with is the person you were yesterday.
I always waited for some extraordinary moment to happen in my life. And I'd wait around holding pain in my heart, thinking that maybe tomorrow I won't be suicidal anymore. So I waited and waited, hoping that I'd bump into the right person that would change it all. And the longer I waited, the more I realized that nothing would ever happen unless I made it happen. I'm here today to talk to you, and maybe I'm the person you need to hear. Maybe I need to tell you that the way you've been hurting yourself lately isn't the answer. Or maybe I'm the person to tell you that even though your life is at an all-time low and it feels like no one understands or cares, that there's people just like you going through the same exact thing. Because I know that's what I would have needed to hear. And now, after the storm has left, I've dedicated my life to helping people who are suicidal and hopeless. Because when I was attempting suicide, I heard a little voice in my head that said, someone's gonna need to hear your voice one day, Addison. And that day is today. And that person is you. I love you. And I'm here for you. Don't give up on life. Because you don't know what the future holds. In 30 days, you could become a whole new person. And I know you're going through some hard times in life, and so have I. And if I decided to give up when I was at my weakest, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. And what I'm trying to say is that right now is your extraordinary moment. Right now is when you see the bigger picture. And right now is that little spark of hope.
There are 5 key areas of goals. Now, without goals, life is aimless. Because goals create roadmap. It gives us direction. Goals are targets, things we hope to achieve. Successful people have mastered the art of goal setting. And there are 5 key elements of goal setting. Number 1, you must set the goal. You must first determine what you truly want. What is it you want? Most people know what they don't want in life, but they don't know what they want. If it is money you want, how much is it? If it is good health you want, how do you want it? You see, just saying I want to be rich, we cannot cut it. The universe doesn't understand that. You must be able to put a definite amount to the goals that you want. You must be able to put a definite amount to the things that you want. Do you want $100,000? Do you want $500,000? How much is money to you? You must set the goal. You must determine what you truly want. You see, because if you don't determine what you want, life will hand over to you anything. And you see, the only thing that grows in life without effort are weeds or things that are not wanted. And just as Les Brown said, the moment you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want would automatically take over. So you must determine what you want. You must set the goal. And after setting the goal, the second key element of goal setting is write the goal. A goal not written down is just a mere wish. It can be done. There is a vital connection between our pen and our goals being done. You must learn to write the vision plain so that everyone can run who reads it. See, when you write your goals down, you are already 50% done with that goal. So we must learn to document our process. And in writing your goal, you must learn to write it in the affirmative. Don't write it as a future tense. Write your goal as something, as an experience you already have. Like, I'm so happy and grateful now that this is happening to me right now. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $100,000. Then set a date to it. Write your goals in the affirmative. You must be happy and grateful. You must tell your mind that this is your reality. Because affirmation simply means you are telling the future it's happening right now. Affirmation means you are experiencing what you hope will come. After writing your goal, the third element is you must see your goal. Now, beyond thinking successful, you must learn to see yourself successful. This gets to the point where you need to establish vision boards. You need to put around you the things you want, because too many of us have been destined for success but programmed to fail. So even though we have been destined for success, the years of programming we've got leads us to failure. So you must learn to reprogram your mind by the things you see. Create a vision board. Have it all around you. Put the pictures of the things that you want. Practice these things. Learn to be comfortable with being successful. Give yourself a nice treat. Go to an expensive restaurant, go to an expensive hotel, and give yourself the feeling of your desires. You must learn to create vision boards and vision environments. Put yourself in environments that help you see yourself successful. The fourth element of goal setting is share your goal. We must learn to share our goals with people who are on the same path with us. This is the point where we can share our goals with mentors that we have access to, or you can share your goals with men and women that are like-minded, who are on the same path like you are. Learn to share your goals, because when you share your goal, it puts you in an uncomfortable position where you are forced to perform. Because certain times we want to live up to the expectations of the people who are around us. So when you share your goal, you give and you put an expectation that you must rise to meet. After sharing your goal, the last element you must learn is to act on your goal. Without actions, goals don't get done. You see, thinking cannot achieve anything. Thinking alone cannot get anything done. Nobody just by his thoughts got an extra dollar bill. As you think it, you must learn to act it. You must learn to put actionable steps to your goal. Create a to-do list, the things that you must do to achieve the results that you seek. Who do you need to call? Who are the clients you need to meet? What are the daily actions you need to take to get to your goal?